Hi everyone, Mo here. In this tutorial, I will show you 3 ways to use ice layers from Faber-Castell Design Memory Craft. There are 6 designs. Today I am working with the tribal pattern. Ice layers are adhesive textures that you can use as a whole or cut up with scissors. I'm going to start by cutting up my ice layer into 4 parts. I am just going to mark it with a pit pen. As you can see, I have left the layer still on its backing. That makes the cutting much easier. For my first technique, I'm going to use my bit of the ice layer as a stencil. So I will simply peel off the backing. I'm working on a 6" by 6" canvas. You can also work on paper. If you're planning to use it as a stencil, I would recommend you use a heavier weight paper such as a 140-pound watercolor paper. And taking my gelatos colors, I'm taking a blending foam and just moving the color around. I'm doing it with the foam, but you could also do it with your fingers. I'm going to leave this here and add some more colors to this side before I can do my next technique. Now I'm going to peel this off. You can see it transferred that stencil design over there. And I am going to place this on top. Now for this project, I might not maintain that stencil design like that. I'm going to color around it, but I just wanted to do that to show you the technique. Again, taking my blending foam. This time I am not going to lift my stencil off from here. My goal is to make it part of the canvas. Once this is dry, I can clean off the top of the ice layer with a paper towel. The one thing that you need to keep in mind here is that do not try to heat set it because this material might melt. So this way the ice layer can create a resist layer for your project. See, as you can see with the resist layer, everything that was under where the ice layer is now, it resisted any color from going into those parts. So I have the yellowish part from before and the original stenciling that I did over here, a little bit of that shows here. For my third technique, I am going to put another bit of my ice layer down on this corner. So for this step, I'm going to try to create some opaque texture. For that, I am going to apply a coat of gesso here. Now that the gesso is almost dry, I am going to go over it with some gelatos. And then I'm just going to take my finger and blend the colors to the background. While that dries, I am going to finish up the rest of the canvas using the same techniques that I just showed you. Now you can leave these as is as a textured tile, or you could add a focal point somewhere in the center or a bit off center to make a different piece of artwork. So this was Ice Layers Tribal Pattern 3 ways: as a stencil, as a resist, and as texture. Thank you so much for watching.